marijuana growing in the backyard. This is marijuana. And so I said to him, well,
why does it have to be asparagus? Like, it literally could be, like, anything else. I can't think of any other plants that are green that look anything further away from marijuana than goddamn asparagus. Hello everybody, my name is Cameron Brown and a warm welcome to today's video. Obviously today's video is very serious and definitely not clickbait. My dad makes videos on YouTube and I'm ashamed of it and embarrassed. Obviously this is not clickbait, what are you on about? Okay, so pretty much there's this YouTuber that you've never heard of called RP Mundo, and I know that you may be quick to go, Cameron, why are you talking about this guy? Why are you making a video on this guy? And the reason why is because this guy is so unique. Like, I can't believe how unique this guy is. So the way I found his channel is pretty interesting. One of my friends, he makes like biking videos, and I always used to make fun of his channel for being way less successful than me, and I remember I always used to make fun of how he wasn't gaining subscribers, and now the tables have turned. He's gaining subs, I'm losing subs, I'm depressed, he's happy. But pretty much, he had this guy who kept commenting on his channel, and I remember he mentioned him to me. He was like, oh yeah, this guy always comments on my channel, and I followed his Instagram, and then he followed me back on Instagram, and he's been liking all my posts. I thought to myself, why not take a look at his channel? He's so nice to people, he treats everyone so well. Maybe he has a good channel, and oh my god, you guys are not ready for how flipping entertaining this guy is. I don't care how many views my video gets, right? This is hashtag good guy Cameron here. Subscribe to this guy, RP Mundo. What a lovely guy. He's struggling on YouTube, you know. He's not even getting 100 views a video. Let's help him out, guys. Let's subscribe to his channel and let's all band together. The flipping videos he makes. Oh my god, the titles and thumbnails themselves entertain me. When I see his videos in the recommended or on the homepage, whatever, I just laugh at the thumbnail and title most of the time because they're just so entertaining. For example, 3 things you should never say. Quite a normal, tame thumbnail and title. But then the next video, my dad is growing pot. And he's just holding a piece of, I believe, asparagus. We're watching that. Under attack. Help. Now, you may be wondering, why did you call this guy your dad in the title? Number 1 is because I need views and my channel's dead. Number 2 is because this guy obviously has a very receding hairline, so I can relate with him. Like, that's the joke. He just has a very fatherly figure, like, not in a creepy way. He's just old. I'm joking, okay? RP Mundo, I know you're watching this video. I'm sorry, man. I'm not being mean, okay? I promise. Oh my god, I hope he sees this video because, you know, he doesn't get that much attention on the internet. Well, he does, but like, not on YouTube. And that's probably what he's more passionate about versus his Instagram. Going bold plus shout-outs. Oh my god.
guys, it's RP Mundo, and I'm back with another video. Did you see my Friday video? You know, the video called Code NR, which stood for Narco Recruitment. It was a story about my student Adam, who's in year 6, grade 6.
Hang on a minute, RP Mundo. You need to learn, okay? I'm a much more experienced YouTuber than you. I'm being deadly serious here, clearly. Never talk about people in your videos that you know personally. Just don't do it. Like, I've literally done it, like, what, 4 or 5 times, maybe, like, talking about people who I actually know, whatever, in videos, and all the times I got in trouble. Like, I got in trouble with the police. I haven't even mentioned that. I need to make a video on that. I probably shouldn't, but I got in trouble with the police before because of it. I had to take down multiple videos just because I was talking about someone who I knew in the past, who blocked me, may I just mention. So, yeah. It's bad.
I'm going to tell you a story about drugs, about growing marijuana. Now, you got to use your imagination. You got to pretend this is marijuana. Because, you know, RP Mundo, he doesn't grow marijuana. He doesn't grow pot. He doesn't use marijuana or pot. So
I love it how not only does he say he doesn't use pot, he has to state that he doesn't use marijuana either. He's trying to be convincing, guys. RP Mundo does not take drugs. By the energy that he has in his videos, it may be hard to believe, but for a fact, he does not take drugs.
The only thing I've got is asparagus, and I put it in this jar.
Fam, you could have got some leaves. I'm just saying.
Marijuana. Now, my father, back when I was 19 years old, my father was a little crazy. Yes, a little crazy. For some reason, he decided to start growing marijuana right in our backyard in suburban America. We had a suburban home. It was me, I was 19, and my younger brother and sister. And where does my dad
This
put
guy's
his
energy.
pot plant? He puts it by the
He just spat everywhere, but I don't even care. Well, he didn't spit everywhere, but look at this.
And where does my dad put his first pot plant?
Guys, look, he's just spat on the table. I don't even care. This guy has such good energy and such high positivity that I'm not even bothered about his saliva.
I mean, if you're going to grow pot, would you really put it by the swing set? But that's what my dad did. I told you he was a little crazy. So one day, it was a couple weeks later, and this marijuana plant, this pot marijuana plant, this pot...
He's not looking at the lens. He's looking at the
It had grown
preview.
2.5 meters. It was 5 feet tall. I mean, it was...
Hang on a minute. RP Mundo. I wanna let you know that that's not an accurate conversion. As a European dickhead, I know that that's not a correct conversion. 2.5 meters is like 9 feet. I don't know.
And I can remember asking my dad what it was. And he said, oh, it's just a tomato plant. You don't need to worry about that. So I didn't worry about it. It was just a tomato plant. And we always grew tomatoes. Well, one day...
Fam, you always grow tomatoes, but you don't realize that the plant that's a tomato plant that's much bigger than normal, that's not growing tomatoes, you don't recognize that that's not a tomato plant. Do they even look similar? Fam, you didn't recognize this difference. He was 19 as well. He wasn't like young.
I had my friend Bill over, and Bill was 21. He was in university too, but he was 2 years older than me. And Bill and I were walking in the backyard. And Bill, he's like, RP, what is that? Why are you...
Is that what he was called when he was like 19? RP. What does RP stand for? Regular person. By watching this video, I would judge RP Mundo as a regular person, just like me. You know, I actually like this guy because he has a similar dynamic to me. Like, he doesn't care about how people see him. He knows that he's a bit weird and he embraces it. Literally just me.
I'm like, what? We're not growing marijuana. We're growing a tomato plant. That's a tomato plant. And my friend Bill is saying, RP, no RP. That is marijuana. That is pot. And in the back, I could see my dad. My dad, he was kind of like watching the two of us. And he had this little smirk on his face. My dad knew that my friend Bill knew that was a marijuana plant. But, you know, his naive 19-year-old son didn't. I thought it was a tomato plant. So I thought about it for a couple of days. I thought, is this really marijuana? And so I decided to go over to the police officer's house. There was a police officer that lived 2 blocks away. And I said, I knocked on the door, knock, 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 and he opens the door and he goes,
Fam, if this story's true, which I'm very sure it is, what? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? You know when you're depressed, sometimes you have them breakouts in which you're super, super happy all of a sudden. Am I crazy? Is that what is happening to me?
Knock, 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 and he opens the door and he goes, how can I help you?
Instead of him going to replicate someone knocking, he goes, knock, knock, knock. Wow, fantastic.
I said, well, what does marijuana look like? And so he had pictures of marijuana plants. I mean, he was a police officer. It would make sense he had pictures of marijuana plants. And we didn't have Google back then, so there was no Googling what marijuana looked like. And I began to realize...
Hang on a minute, RP Mundo. I thought you were like 25, man. 6 years ago, you were 19. Google existed. What the hell, man?
That was marijuana growing in the backyard. This is marijuana. And so I said to him, well...
Why does it have to be asparagus? Like, it literally could be, like, anything else. I can't think of any other plants that are green that look anything further away from marijuana than goddamn asparagus.
What happens if your mom or dad's growing marijuana? Who's responsible if they get caught? Well, he's told me that if marijuana was found on the property, it was the problem of the homeowner, that the homeowner was responsible. In other words, my mom and dad were the ones who were going to get in trouble, not me. But
imagine if your dad grows marijuana in the garden and the kid gets in trouble. Oh my God.
And I'm back with another video. Guess what? I was outside in my outdoor recording studio, but it's gotten a little...
He has a recording studio, guys. 111 subs, and he has a recording studio, and he's not even getting respected for it. Man!
Yes, Brain Farm Media. This is their Instagram and YouTube account. They're 2 mountain bike riders from Victoria.
He does like mountain bike videos.
Terry Lawson and Jed
I have a mountain bike.
You know
or
what
hybrid
I really like
bike.
about you guys in Australia?
You
all value friendship and you look out for your friends. In my last video, I said that Jed Stanton was the person who ran Brain Farm Media. And Jack, being a good friend, he said, wait, RP, that's not the case. Brain Farm Media is ran by both Harry Lawson and Jed Stanton. Hey, I encourage you to follow their YouTube, follow their Instagram, and follow their individual Instagram account.
This guy is shouting out a channel when he only has 111 subs. The fact that this guy cares about trying to help other YouTubers out when he's struggling himself with not getting much attention, like not getting many views, is honestly just remarkable. And I respect this guy so much. I don't know what it is about this guy, but I actually really like him.
Kind of high-pitched, RP, kind of like a little bird going chirp, chirp, chirp. And I turn around and I go, Pedro, what is it? And he goes, RP, what is this? What is this called, RP? And I say, why, Pedro, that's called your forehead, the front of your head, your forehead. And he gets this big grin on his face. He just starts smiling once he knows this is his forehead. And he goes, why, RP, your forehead is so big. And you know, when you're
this is what a kid said to him.
You can't be mad at a 6-year-old when they tell you you got a big forehead, because number one, it's true. I've got a big forehead, and I can't deny that. And I couldn't be mad at him because he's not being mean. He's just saying, hey, RP, you got a big forehead. Mine's about 2 inches. Whoever had the biggest space, which usually was me in our 20s, was the one going bald as the fastest. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. We got one more page.
You know what? Really genuine guy. I really hope, you know, this video that I'm making on him hopefully benefits his channel. The thing with YouTube is it benefits like the wrong type of creators who are money orientated, view orientated, and to the people who are genuine people, it ignores them because they don't really fit YouTube's intention. At the end of the day, YouTube is a company and it wants to make money, and it used to be a lot less commercialized. It used to be a place where you used to share videos and that was it, but nowadays it's more about making videos, making money and everything. And because of that, I think it's very much neglected actual creators, people who aren't making videos for money, i.e. removing monetization for smaller YouTubers in general. So I hope this video helps him out, because I honestly think that this guy, it will take a long time for his channel to do well, but I feel like it will do well, and hopefully this will help push it. Thanks for watching this video. Smash like if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel if you're new today, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Bye!